أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم به أستعين في جميع الأمور اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد بارك وسلم وارحم وترحم كما صليت وسلمت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the meeting with Mr. William Danshan to discuss the updates on how Canada can assist in re-engineering our planet. Hello, William. How are you? Okay, William, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Mufaddal, the summer in Canada is here, and it's come with some very challenging environmental conditions. We are facing a lot of very, very large forest fires in the country. And this is unusual for starting this early in the year. So we're in some very challenging times.
Yeah, I think I've heard the news about Nova Scotia also. A lot of, fires are happening over there. That's my territory in the northeastern part of it. I did my postdoctoral research in Nova Scotia, Canada, and never expected that the wildfire will spread like that.
Yes, well, we have it as bad and worse than, the Eastern Canada is a little more populated, but our fires are equally as large, if not larger, than what they are in Eastern Canada. Where they're covering huge areas of land in Ontario, in Alberta and British Columbia. And there's well over 20, maybe pushing 30,000 people that have to be evacuated. And these people are not in big cities. They're in small communities and scattered over a very large area in northern British Columbia and Alberta. So, but that's not what I wanted to discuss. My purpose of this call is to address the letter I received from you, the appointment letter for SAM's TQLMA Club Canada. I don't quite understand what is the protocol of business that you wish to establish here with me in Canada, and I don't understand your protocol of business relating to the financial side of this transaction, relating to Sam's Tesla Bitcoin bars, and see what else I have here, and the Musk Foundation. So I guess the first thing I would like to talk to you about is, what is the theme of business between us and your organization and my organization here in Canada, as you see it from your perspective?
Okay, let me give you the background about, Sam's Club. You are familiar with Sam's Bolton and the Sam's Club, which is very famous in America. And based on the same model, we have developed the Sam's TQLMA Club. So basically, it's a pretty similar model of Sam's Club, which we are implementing. So basically, we are providing, Sam's Club provides the value to all their customers. You can go to Walmart and buy at the lowest price. But when you pay $100 or so of, annual fees, you can get all the products at wholesale prices. So basically, the same model was developed, to delight all the club members. So basically, we want to establish the SAM's TQLMA club globally in all countries of our world, and so that we can provide the value to everybody. So that's the background about SAM's TQLMA club. And our business is basically climate smart gold, food, and construction value chain, which we are engaged in. And all the profits which I make, from my for-profit company, I park my profit in Musk Foundation. Okay, so Musk Foundation is, Mr. Elon Musk's, NGO, and that NGO then builds Sam's Wheel of Life Farm School, Tesla-powered Al-Saada Towers in all global university campuses, farms, and gold mines. So that is what we are engaged in. That is how we plan to re-engineer the planet and help everyone out. So that is the background behind the letter which I sent you. Your organization is your organization, okay? This letter was addressed to an individual, a professional, a fellow professional, who is expert in number of areas. And so you will be assuming that position, and that was what I was able to offer you as the president of Sam's Tesla Global. So we don't have to really worry about signing a lot of those joint venture agreements, etc., between the two organizations, which we actually did in the past. Okay, but that is there is a lot of complication involved, how the things are going to be working out and stuff like that. So I wanted to simplify the matter. And to simplify the matter, I have, offered that position to you as a professional. And so you will also be, assuming that position if you have the time and if you are willing to do it. Then simply as a director of Sam's Tesla Global Canada and as the president of Sam's TQLMA Club Canada, you will have the authority to talk to all the university campuses, basically, and enhance the budget of that university. Because once the universities buys the Sam's Tesla 353 grams gold bar and park that gold bar in Musk Foundation, they can earn 21+% of ROI. And obviously that money which is available to them can be used for research and development, can be used to provide Qardan Hasana to their alumni, so they can enroll in Global Executive MBA program. It's up to them to use it in any way they like to do. So basically, we are interested in all NGOs, and universities are NGOs which I personally like to support, because I think it's they provide education to the whole world, and we want to make sure that these educational institutions never run out of money. And, so they can comfortably do their job and, delight everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about it.
I see sort of windows of opportunities for us to integrate our business and technical know-how in a way that would benefit and add value to, a lot of global issues.
Okay.
You know that I am working on a education training center business park project here in Canada. We talked about that before.
Correct.
And I am getting closer to securing my first tranche of project funding.
Okay.
And as soon as that happens, there'll be a tsunami of investment money coming in.
That's good.
And I am going to start this project and build it here for up to about I'm just thinking, well, off the top of my head right now, it needs a little work on business planning, but about to 1,000 students.
Okay.
And we are going to start to manufacture soil enhancement product for agriculture.
Okay.
And this is produced from waste wood products and pulp mill products and mushroom fungus. And we will be shipping that into the Middle East and around the world where they need to produce soils for agriculture, indoor, outdoor, what have you.
Wonderful.
There'll be other things, of course, that would be brought into this project relating to delivery of pure water and clean renewable energy along with agriculture as we move forward. So that is my primary objective in integrating with your platform for education in some way.
And I'm sure your project offers excellent return on investment to investors. And our organization, Musk Foundation specifically, and personally myself, I am willing to invest in your project. And obviously, I expect excellent return on investment also. Plus, I would invest it anyways because the project will impact a lot and improve the quality of life of basically all the families. So for that reason, I believe that British Columbia is a wonderful place. And we have got huge amount of land available. And now all the land which is available in Nova Scotia, as well as in British Columbia, which is being destroyed by wildfires, all that can be sort of reclaimed. And we can definitely, I'm sure there is more than 5 square mile area available, in both of those areas, and where we can build our SAM's AMU Tesla Gigafactory campus town and basically re-engineer, the whole Canada.
Yes, well, this project is not any kind of, it's a business. Okay,
I know.
Private enterprise. It's not government funded. It's driven by profit.
Okay. And I'm sure you can. That's what I'm saying. That I will be engaging. We are also business. Okay, Elon Musk is a benchmark businessman. He likes making money. He does it. Okay, and I am basically a social entrepreneur. I also made a lot of money. In my career as a manager of Procter & Gamble, and I have really invested all my savings and started up this organization, in Pakistan to re-engineer the milk value chain. In Karachi, simply by re-engineering the milk value chain, I can make $1 million a day. And I haven't seen any city in the world today capable of making that kind of revenues. So I think it's a business model. I would like to provide clean, toxin-free milk to all the residents of Karachi and basically duplicate the Karachi model globally so that everyone enjoys, clean, milk. And obviously milk is also very, very essential and needed by all families along with water.
Well, you need to make milk, you have to have water.
I know that.
The animals
I know that.
And
definitely.
To produce that. So, I mean,
so I think there is a lot of
to,
synergy there. I'm very, very familiar with your capabilities. And now I think we have talked a lot. Now I was just talking to Elon yesterday, and he simply mentioned one point. Mufaddal, we should not be wasting time talking. We need to do things. People are dying today. Okay, and we need to make sure that, we help them out and, avoid people from dying of hunger and dying from all the natural disasters and everything else which is happening in the world today. So I think the urgency is there on the part of Mr. Elon Musk. And the reason for this call was also exactly that. I mentioned you, and obviously, Chief Usti very well. And Chief Usti is willing to help all the First Nation people globally. So he is involved with us, and we will be getting a lot of First Nation site. A lot of them are available in Canada and USA. And basically, but he is in 39 different countries, and we will be utilizing his sites also in building our Sam's Wheel of Life Farm School, Al Saada Towers.
Well, I think I know we've known each other a long time, and I think there's going to be some opportunities to work closely together. But we need to, as things move forward, develop a business plan and a schedule, and address some of the problems and issues that we are facing. And I know Pakistan has a lot of issues as well. Everybody
Correct.
has issues, whether they be political, economic, or environmental. All three of those sectors were all affected by this. So, and what kind of expected results we want?
Well, I think I would like to focus on Karachi, because Karachi, if we re-engineer Karachi milk value chain utilizing your technologies, then, we are able to provide climate smart milk at a much lower cost than it is currently being sold at. And we can make $1 million a day, which is not a small amount.
Well, I mean, I've been asked to bring in, participate in a large water treatment infrastructure project in Karachi in Pakistan, and the representative or the person I'm talking to is coming to Canada next month. I'll know more about that. So it all depends on, how things unfold here.
Okay.
So all I can say is to you, I've received your letter. I'm not exactly sure what my role and responsibilities are related to this president of SAM's TQLMA Club Canada is, and I'm not 100% familiar or understand the protocol of business on the money side of how you.
Well, I think, William, it is pretty simple. I mean, you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is simply, with that letter, if you need that letter, you can use it. But you simply establish the linkage with all the universities of Canada. And that's all you need to do. We will take care of the rest.
Yeah, well, we're certainly going to be integrating with those universities, but we're certainly, this platform that I'm developing is a completely different.
I know that.
To universities and the way they operate.
No, I definitely am very, very familiar with your platform, William. So your business is a completely separate, independent business, and I will support your business as an investor. Okay, so whatever amount of money you need, I will provide you that money, and we move forward with respect to that. But now, in addition to that, if you have the time to serve as a president of Sam's TQLMA Club and establish the linkages with the university, all you need to do is set up a Zoom meeting with the leadership team of the universities, and we move forward. Very simple.
Yeah. Well, I think moving forward, once we get the ground broken and the first project completed, there will be opportunities to integrate with the universities and education system, conventional system, and have an opportunity to add value to each other's platforms moving forward.
Sure.
So I don't know how or where, but we're all basically trying to educate people to a point where we are using technologies and approaches that fit the conditions that we're living in right now and the challenges that we're facing for growing food.
Correct. So I think, to simplify the matter, you can look into it to reject or accept the offer which I made to you. Review it, and if you feel it's a good offer, you can accept it. But otherwise, I would like to establish a linkage with you in terms of you coming to Karachi and providing me your technology in Karachi so I can re-engineer the Karachi milk value chain. And you tell me how you would like to participate with us on that particular project. Do you require funding for that? And what kind of funding is required? What is required for you to physically come to Karachi? And we two of us together start the project.
Well, I've got a couple of, I got a company and a couple of things that are developing in Pakistan. So let's see how they unfold.
Well, that is separate. What I'm saying is this, William. I know, your teammates also, some of the gentlemen like Mansoor, I think his engineer Mansoor was his name, who actually, was trying to work with the Karachi, municipality authority, etc., to execute the project, but nothing has happened. It was years ago. And I invested some money with Mansoor also, which I lost basically. So I'm not, that is history. But now, if you have something fresh, if you would like to physically, I'm talking about forgetting about everybody else, okay?
Yeah,
if you like to come physically to Karachi, you're most welcome, okay? And you tell me what you need to come to Karachi and we start working on it together.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. I haven't heard from Mansoor for a number of years as well. So we move on.
It's fine. I mean, I was fortunate enough. He was, a gentleman who lives very close to myself, and is also a part of our family member. And basically, he introduced the whole thing together. And I signed a small contract. I made the investment also, with him. And somehow I lost that money. Okay, so that is fine. It's a part of the business. You make profit, you lose some, you gain some. But I mean, a lot of experiences came about, and we understood a lot of problems which is happening, in our country, dealing with the government. And Elon Musk doesn't like to deal with corrupt people. Okay, and you are think of the same mode. So we want to do this completely privately. It's a private project. We are not going to be involving any government agencies and any government organizations. And we are bringing in foreign direct investment. We will get the best incentives from the government, present government, and they are willing to offer it because Pakistan needs foreign direct investment. But it's 100% private project, and I would like to execute it in a very private fashion.
Yeah. I mean, I don't say no to anyone or whether they be political entrepreneurs or business entrepreneurs that are positioned to add value to the business. And that's my position.
Sure thing. Forward. So you tell me, I need your technologies. I need your, besides the technologies, William, I need you to be physically present in Karachi to train 53,000 engineers.
Yeah, well, I have to make a global trip here, and I'm planning, budgeting, and trying to work out a schedule here because there's
fine. If you need the funds to come to Karachi, most welcome. If you're feeling not comfortable with Karachi, you can always come to a safer place, which is Dubai. We can meet in Dubai, and plan everything over there.
Yeah. Well, let's see how things unfold. We are on the same page on a number of issues.
And now the other topic which I wanted to touch upon in this particular meeting is how much gold can you provide from Africa and bring it to Dubai so we can start manufacturing this 353 grams gold coins or gold bars.
There's quite a bit, we've got from a few countries, but I'm preparing a budget to have my business associate out of Sierra Leone play a role of the facilitator of this. His role and responsibility will be.
I know his roles. I know his what he can provide. I know him very well. Okay, and his role is pretty simple. He doesn't want to get involved in anything else. He's simply a facilitator. He will charge for his services. We will pay him, and utilizing his UK citizenship, He can deliver the gold to me in London, or he can deliver the gold to me in Dubai. And I prefer doing it in London because, London is the headquarter for our business. And I know Greg Christie also, who is based in London. And I plan to stay in London myself so that I can manage this gold business right out of London. So I think with Roy as a facilitator, nothing else, okay, no partnership, no nothing with him, okay. He brings in the gold, we pay him for his services, okay, and then everything else is my responsibility after that.
Well, his primary role is to ensure we're dealing with trustworthy people.
That is given. I know that.
He has to ensure and test the gold before we move out of the country.
Correct.
To ensure that that's legitimate.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he will oversee the process of getting that gold into a refinery,
okay,
into a position where we're not in the buying and selling of gold business. We're going to be buying the gold and putting it in trading and monetization platforms.
Okay.
The gold will always be there.
Okay.
And they could even be owned by the people that mine the gold. But the profits that we make, and I have now 3 trusted people around the world in this platforms, the profits that we make from the monetization of that gold will be invested in the ground directly for water, energy, and agriculture.
Fine.
But the gold
I'm familiar, William, I'm familiar with all those platforms myself. Okay, but I believe myself that there is no better platform than Mr. Elon Musk and Musk Foundation in providing the benchmark profits. Nobody can provide you legal and ethical benchmark profits in a safe and secure manner like Mr. Elon Musk.
Okay. Well, that's good to know, and I don't have a problem in working with the platform and the foundation in that manner, as long as we're using those profits and putting it into water, energy, and agriculture.
Yes.
And promoting toil and peaceful life.
Wonderful. So I think we are on the same page there. I have answered most of the questions today. And I would welcome you to come to Dubai. Okay. We all meet in Dubai, along with the gold, basically. We can meet in London also. I mean, there's no issue there. But I think Dubai is a better place because I have got a lot of buyers lined up in Dubai. So we meet in Dubai with the gold. And then from Dubai, we, plan the trip to Karachi.
Yes, well, I do have to go to Dubai, Middle East. I have a number of investors and projects financiers and to meet, and I will be setting up a company in banking in Singapore to handle all international funds transfers.
Wonderful. Singapore is my favorite destination, and Singapore is considered to be the most transparent financial capital of the world, and one of my biggest bullion supplier is also from Singapore. So I can set up my headquarters also. I mean, we are setting up in all countries. So Sam's Tesla Global will also be incorporated in Singapore also.
Well, I just want to make sure we have freedom to be able to move and use this money in ways that provide the greatest value to as many people as possible. And that's why I'm going to Singapore.
Wonderful. So I think let's move forward with our plan to meet in Dubai as soon as possible. And then I know there is, I think, in about one month's time, the Islamic New Year is coming. And there is a very good possibility that Sayyidina Ali Qadar Mufaddal Saifuddin might select Dubai as the venue for, celebrating the New Year. So I will be positively be there in Dubai. And then that New Year conference, we can plan, to talk about our projects and invite every financiers and every stakeholder in that New Year conference.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you for taking the time in your evening to speak with me. I appreciate it. And
I appreciated your time. And again, I will be sharing all the good news which we have discussed in this particular meeting with the whole world, so that everybody knows that, what kind of people they are working with and what kind of organizations they are working with to really delight 8 billion residents of our planet.
okay. All right.
Thank you
Well,
very
thank
much.
you, and you have a peaceful night. Bye.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye-bye. So everyone can participate in our program with by simply owning one share of 53 PGCs, $80, to earn benchmark return on investment from our global project of climate smart gold, food, power, and construction business. Shukran Jazila. Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Mufaddal Mirza. And I'm leading this project of building Sam's Wheel of Life Farm School. And as a food scientist and chemical engineer, very capable of doing it. So, pass on this message to everyone, share it with everyone. And if you'd like to schedule a session like this, WhatsApp me at 9233322857 to schedule a session like this to solve your individual, family, business, and professional problems. Thank you very much. Shukran jazila. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim wa rahmatullahi wa sallaita wa sallamta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin.